order to graduate and get her bachelor's degree. And she had 1 more week to go to her follow-up appointment with Dr. Now, and she actually died from her congestive heart failure. And the stories like this that touches me in a different way. It touched me in a different way, and it really made me feel some type of way, because here's this woman who is really working hard, who is trying to lose weight and actually put in the work, and it wasn't enough. So the whole point of me saying all that is this: we as a people, or as a country, have to do better when it comes to our eating habits, on like what we put in our bodies and how we take care of ourselves. I mean, she was in her mid to early 30s and died of congestive heart failure because her heart gave out because of the strain that her weight put on her heart. And that's very much real right now. You're seeing a lot of people die because of different heart disease and different type diabetes. People are dying of diabetes. People are dying of sleep apnea because of their weight when they lay on their back. Even if they lay on their stomach, the weight of their bodies cuts off their oxygen. And it's like, wow, and I can relate somewhat. I was never, over 300 pounds, but I was very close to it. And I seen how bad my body ached, how much it hurt, how much I struggled to breathe, how I start having these different types of things happening to my body when I was close to 300 pounds. And it was just like things that are not normal. And when I took the weight off, it just went away. And Kelly Mason's story actually is something that we can use as encouragement and also as a warning, because you don't want to wait until it's too late to get help with your body. You don't want to be on your deathbed to make a change. We shouldn't want to get there. We should use her story as something that we can use and apply it to our own lives. And it just really made me wake up. I mean, the episode from 2 weeks ago, it just really touched me. And it touched me because she was actually trying, and she was doing the work, and she was taking off the weight. I mean, she took off the weight fast. She lost 2 people. She lost 2 people, literally 2 people, in less than 8 months. And it still wasn't enough. So I want to encourage you guys to take care of yourself. Don't allow yourself to get to the point or decide to change your mind because of a health scare. Attack it where it's at. Like, attack it now. You don't want to start eating right because you're pre-diabetic. You don't want to, or a diabetic. You could become a diabetic. You don't want to watch your salts when you have hypertension, high blood pressure. You don't want to start working out and to increase your endurance because you have congestive heart failure. Let's get ahead of this. Let's take better care of ourselves. Put down that cigarette. Cut your drinking down. I mean, I'm not telling you that you can't have a drink or two, but what I'm saying is like, stop drinking heavily. Cut back on your sodas. Try to drink more water. I mean, little changes over time makes a big difference. And I know for me personally, I actually had to change my whole thought process on food. I had to. I mean, like, I'm a person that I eat mostly what I want, but the things that I eat for the majority of the part is healthy. I mean, I go out to restaurants every once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't mind going to Chick-fil-A and getting me a chicken breast sandwich with waffles. I'm not opposed to that, but for the majority of the time, my diet is normally clean. It's cooked at home. So try to find things that you like and incorporate that into your eating habits, and you will see the changes in your body. Your body will start reacting differently. Just because you may change a lifestyle doesn't mean that your eating has to be boring. The only time that your meal plan is actually boring is if you're a bodybuilder or you're a power lifter, or if you are a bikini figure. You have to stick to a boring diet in order to see those results. If you are not chasing after those things, your diet does not need to be boring. So I'm not going to be before you long, but please make a change. Make a change now. And you don't want to wait till it's too late. Use Kelly's story as an example of what hard work can look like and what can possibly happen. Now, don't use it as an excuse like, oh yeah, well, she actually put in the work and then she passed away. No, let it encourage you to change now so you won't pass away. We're dying too young. People are dying in their 30s and their 40s, and that's too young. People are not living long lives anymore. People are not living old. There's a study right now saying that the majority of people nowadays live up to 60. We're cutting our lifespan short because we're killing ourselves with food and being inactive. All right, you guys, that's all I got to say about this episode. And I just wanted to share a little bit of my story with you and how I could identify with this woman, this brave woman who, publicly put out her struggles, put out her pain to be ridiculed and criticized, and she showed her effort. A lot of things that we don't do it publicly. So my hat goes off to anybody who publicly shows you their struggle and still fight this thing called diabetes or fighting against the fat. All right, you guys, have a good Sunday. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.